A woman noticed something weird while cooking. The egg in her hand was empty. She thought it was just a coincidence, so she picked up another one and pinched it, but the result was still empty, until she crushed the whole carton of eggs into pieces. She still couldn't find a single egg, but that wasn't the weirdest part. While she was cleaning the floor-to-ceiling windows on the balcony, the wall behind her moved on its own. Moments later, she was caught in the wall, but just as she was about to suffocate, the wall miraculously returned to its original shape. At first, Anna thought she was hallucinating due to her recent exhaustion, but as she continued to clean the glass, she realized that there were still traces of the crush left on it. It was then that she realized that the previous scene was real. She was at a loss. Suddenly she remembered a strange incident that happened when she first moved to this neighborhood. That day, all the residents gathered together and threw a big party together. Evrayan's face was full of happy smiles, but Maria was the only exception. She said something strange in public.
Shouldn't be here.
But when everyone heard it, they all thought she was going crazy again, because this is the neighborhood with the highest happiness index. It was built at great expense by a man named Jack. Every family that lives here gets a standard villa, even the limousines are top of the line. But that's not all. The company offered each man an enviable position with a high salary, and there were only two conditions for joining the community. First, the men had to join Jack's company and travel to its headquarters every day to work. And secondly, none of the men were allowed near the desert north of the community. The consequences are unpredictable and severe, and life in the community is very regimented. Every morning, the women would leave their homes in time to see their husbands drive off to work, and then the day begins. But their work is simple. All they had to do was clean their homes, and then they can enjoy the rest of the day. It's a small community, but it's rich in resources. All kinds of recreational facilities are available. The women can live as luxuriously as they like, but before their husbands left for work, they had to go through a physical training program led by the owner's wife to keep their bodies in perfect shape. But Maria was an exception. Since a month ago, she broke the rules, trying to take her son across the northern desert. But when security found her, the child had already disappeared, and she's gone crazy, telling everyone that the community was a hoax, warned everyone that they had to leave immediately, but everyone ignored her. They even whispered behind her back. But Anna thought it was strange.